Hey guys, Button 25 here playing KSP once again. Today I have developed and built a Duna Lander. However, I remember I had this. I forgot to add one thing. But it's just, I'm not really recording this. Obviously, this is the first time I'm recording. But I have done a bit of testing this time. Four of these, and hope that nothing blows up on launch. No. Launch. Also note, this is actually a lot more stable than when you actually make it. But you know, we're chucking stuff at Duna. Basically, we're chucking probes at Duna to see what sticks. And whether we want it. Boom. Look at that. She's so pretty. I can order them. Yeah, I was actually worried about the ones within the fairing on the probe itself. But no, we do wish to keep that thing. You know, only these two stages will survive, so I really hope that will be able to kick us out of the carbon system. We're only going to use this for like some small adjustment. That's like a cruise stage, I think is what they're referred to. What they're referred to as. No, we're not moving fast enough. I still want surface mode. Prevent overheats. It won't do much. Boom. Well, that was where the coupler exploded. I have no idea what those four pieces are. Unless those are the struts, because they were connected to the decoupler and they probably go kablooey. Also, something you might notice, we're not going to detach this fairing. Because like, if you've seen the Curiosity landing, you'll know that they keep the kind of shielding on top as well to prevent the probe from overheating. So I have no idea where we'll chuck this, but it has two communication antennas. One I'm going to say is a science experiment to analyze some, you know, some atmosphere, like some of the lower atmosphere. Because we'll deploy that like literally the moment those things come out. So it will be used as an antenna as well. Also, that is a 2-nozzle engine on our second stage. Because, you know, one nozzle is never enough. That actually looks like the Titan, any Titan first stage engine. This looks like a Dnieper. This sort of actually does look like a Dnieper. Because, you know, small upper stage. Of course, you know, the only difference is there's an engine in there. Kind of a medium-sized upper stage, you know, four engines on the bottom. Also, yeah, we'll be ditching this stage shortly. And continuing the period. Prepare for jettison. Stage 7. Doing good, doing good. That's like literally the moment we get that thing, I want to chuck us out of the carbon system. So yeah, I'm going to chuck us out of carbon system. Yeah, yes. I love how that shows a takeoff from Eve or Jewel. Like at Eve, it's, you know, sunrise or whatever, or sunset. I so want to do that. Is it? I'm going to be there, so we'll be coming out almost retrograde, but more uppy. There we go. I can see a cruise stage. Just barely want to get out. We want to use as little delta V as possible. Wait, no. No. Just look at that. Look at that. Those four. I feel like this stage will burn up. How much delta V do we have? Oh yeah, that should be enough to perform the Duna Lander. Like, awesome, I can't wait for. I don't know if I told you guys, but I ordered my telescope and that should arrive soon, so. You know, on my Facebook page, maybe I might, if I have the capability, then post some pictures of the beauty of the universe. It's actually, well, you're not circularizing, you're picking yourself out of the Kerbin system. So yeah, this, more than likely this will be the only bit that gets to Duna. So we'll use this, I think fuel from this and this to get us out there. But we're not going to circularize, we're just going to drop to kind of an air brake altitude. And then so on, so forth. And then after the air brake we're going to drop. No, terminal descent, final descent, not terminal. Yep, past the orbit of the moon, Minmus, and we are done. More pepper. Work. Okay, keep on. Yep, there we go. Out of, we'll be out of the SI ship. Oh! Solar eclipse by Kerbin. I think that was the moon passing by called the glitch. Look at the orbit. I mean, we are barely traveling at escape velocity. Because, you know, I want to save the delta phi. Yes. Yes, that's... yes. Yeah, I'm just bored at this stage. Right, putting up the maneuver planner, set Duna as our... set Duna as our target. Duna sets target maneuver planner, how many times record and execute. Wow, actually got that right. Oh, 1 year. That notice in 1 year. Long time up. Oh wait, I could actually use this stage to complete this burn. So yeah, that is something to note. It's not very mobile because we only have the one reaction control, the reaction wheel. It says we have the heat shield in here. First time building a Duna spaceport. Ooh, look at that, just slowly putting itself in. Also, there's like a smaller version of these panels on the actual thing, on the actual probe. So yeah, this thing doesn't have to worry about heat because, you know, it's inside the fairing designed to like basically repel heat. It's all white. That's my logic. You know, next thing, manned landing. No, I won't get that done for a good while. I can guarantee you that. If this will be warping for a long time, I'll pause the video. Ooh, it's been started panels. So I'll pause the recording until we get to the burn. See you guys in literally no time at all for you guys. So yeah, see you guys in no time. Okay, guys, 2 hours away from the burn. We'll keep that stage attached. Well, I don't know, should I? How many stages do I already have? That should be more than enough to form. Okay guys, the burn has started, but you know, Bandicam just decided to cut it at the worst possible moment because, you know, why not? Just look. Yep, it's getting crushed. And cutting the engines. How much do will this thing have left? Yeah, I think we will just keep these just... I should warp help her. Okay, I don't need you or you. I thought these are just slowly tracking the sun. Okay, I'm just imagining every Kerbal just, you know, reading on the updates, as, you know, as this space probe. It's halfway between the orbits of Kerbal and Duna. It's still slightly in front of Duna. It's getting picked up by the Deep Space Probe 1, which will be used to communicate with it. It's only 30 days away. It's only a month away from encounter. Three days to encounter. Yeah, and I really do hope that is lying, because that's a Duna encounter and Duna escape within one day. Which is not a lot of time, I can tell you that much. Oh, never mind, good. I prefer this a lot more. Yep, the deep space is entering Duna's SOI in less than a minute, in a few seconds. 2, 1, 0. Oh, now we're now. Alright, landing guidance. Show landing predictions. Change perhaps to 13. Actually 15. After a fixed time of, let's just say 60. Basically what I want to know... Okay, so we are going to land in a fairly good position as well. Ah, screw it. Look, we have this cruise stage. We might as well just leave this sling by and re-intercept Duna another day. Another year, more than likely. This sort of resembles Orion now. Except, you know, minus the actual pod. See, that's better because it also gives us a bit more acceleration. Whoa, oh hell no, 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 no. There's Duna. I say that we're getting images we're getting images of Duna using the camera on the cruise stage. Because, you know, of course we're not getting the things from inside the fairing. Three days from probably closest approach. Okay, I just swung by, so we got a good image of that. Because this will have very limited control. We're going to tell you to point retrograde and then poof, goodbye. Not the send stage. The cruise stage. Yes, yes, that's what I'm thinking about. Now, since we are closer, radio, so we need to fire engines so that we will. Good, good, good. Oh, that's a night landing, though. No, prograde. Right, I don't want to do a night landing. I'm going to see if I can. Oh crud! We're in the atmo. We should be detaching by now. Should be detaching the cruise stage. What I'm hoping is maybe I can just. Well, that's just going to crash into the ground faster. Actually, that might. Here we go. Here we go. Oh God. Yeah. Don't worry. This is supposed to happen. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, come down fast. Okay, screw it. Oh cool, that means we land in that crater, which does have a sliver of daylight left. I'll turn you off. Looking good. Wait, are we moving back up again? We'll keep this attached for a while. Because we are moving up, I was correct. However, we will start to dip. Once again, now we're starting to dip. So this does have quite a fair bit of thickness. You can see the crater coming up. I would say we have a few cameras deployed. Oh, this is actually perfect because I do have a, well, not real proper light, but... Oh, wait. No, you won't be able to get Ike observations. Landing guidance. Land somewhere. Staging, not docking. Now watch. Yep. See, you can actually see the thing now. It's a very basic probe, but it does have quite a lot of. It has a large thrust to weight ratio, and we have a laser to kind of help us see where we're coming down. Because when we'll just be there probably just the sunset. Can I perform? Yes, I can. I want it to be like this. So our panels are kind of in line with the sun so they can follow, not be like... I think you guys know what I'm saying. Right. Keeping an eye on the ground, because you know it kind of helps determine your altitude, this laser. Get down. Oh wait, I forgot to deploy that. Just quick. Extend, 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 extend. Slow down. Yeah, there it is. See what I'm saying? And there you go. You can actually see it as that thing gets more and more concentrated. There we go. I have tested this on Kerbin as well, so lights off. Okay. We're not actually going to... They're not actually going to transmit it because that's going to ruin this. And I'm going to pretend that this is like some kind of science experiment that analyzes the atmo. So yeah, that's my first actual Duna Lander. Are these getting sunlight? They're getting sunlight somehow. Look, we're in that large crater, and we're kind of perpendicular to the plane of the deep space probe. But anyway, that was our Duna Lander. I'm about 10:25. Goodbye.